I just can't figure Deputy D.A. Martin as a reckless driver. He wasn't that kind of a man.
I know. He was a good man. And a good friend. He'll be missed.
Trim tabs are jammed. Sorry, Mr. Lane. Are we gonna be all right?
If anybody can bring this crate down in one piece, Danny can. What do you think?
Give it a go.
This is Sheriff's Aircraft 301 Adam, calling Longwood Field Tower, over.
This is Longwood Tower. Come in, 301 Adam.
We're having trouble with our trim tab. We're going to try to land.
Roger. The landing strip is clear.
Okay.
Don't worry about a thing.
Goodness. Nice work, Danny. Thanks, Chris, but I'm used to that kind of stuff.
What are you talking about? Planes in our squadron in Korea never acted up like that.
No, Skipper. I was thinking about the buck and broncs I rode when I was a kid back in San Antonio.
Lieutenant, you don't think this could be
Sabotage?
Could be. We know somebody doesn't like us, don't we, Mr. Lane?
Hi, boys.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Danny?
Hi. Danny, what were you trying to do? Fly right in our window?
No, not exactly. We think somebody was trying to fly us into the ground.
What do you mean? What happened?
Tell you later. Shake hands, Mr. Lane. Duck Martin.
Mr. Lane?
E.T. Moore.
How do you do, sir?
Well, you're going to stand here, you're going to invite us in. Oh, come on, be our guests.
Say, Chris, I was awfully sorry to hear about the DA's accident.
Wasn't an accident. He was dead before the car left the road.
What?
You're kidding.
They took a .30-30 rifle slug out of him this morning. He was murdered. Here, read these. Both the same.
One down, 4 to go.
Danny got one of those in the mail this morning. Mr. Lane here got the other. I thought the two of you might have got a pair of them.
Well, no, we didn't. Why should we?
Remember Joe Kagan?
Joe Kagan. Oh, is that the mug we helped you catch about 6 months ago?
Yeah, the guy that got away with $47,000 from the safe at Lane and Company. Hey, are you that Lane?
I am. If we weren't insured, we'd be out of business.
And the money's still missing, and so is Kagan. He broke out of jail yesterday.
Well, you think that Kagan killed the DA?
He swore he'd get even, remember? One down, 4 to go.
The four of you are right here in this room.
And 2 of us are lucky to be here. Yes, that was sabotage.
You fellas better stay low until we pick up Kagan.
It won't be long. We got him once, we'll get him again.
Yeah, and the last time you almost got your head blown off. This time, play it by the book and don't press your luck.
Okay, Chris.
Oh, I mean it. I got a lot of time and energy invested in you, trying to make you a good cop. I'd like to keep you alive for a while. Oh, what do you say?
Well, aren't you getting ahead of yourself a little? Chuck and I haven't received any letters.
We can't spend the rest of our lives in hiding, you know.
Oh, heroes.
I'm not ashamed to say that I'm frightened. I believe it was Shakespeare who said, discretion is the better part of valor. My brother has a place up near Ojai. I'm going up there and stay until Kagan's back where he belongs.
You boys fly him up there?
Can do.
Sure.
Good morning.
Morning, Gene.
Morning, honey. Fellas, I'd like you to meet our new secretary, Gene Marshall. This is Mr. Lane, Lieutenant Blake, and Sergeant Flynn.
How do you do?
Set the morning, ma'am.
Yes.
You are?
One down, 4 to go.
Okay. Call you tomorrow.
Anything?
Well, Kagan's still around. He's certainly keeping well hidden.
Yeah. Well, he'll have to show himself if those letters mean anything.
Well, let's call it a day.
Yeah, it's been a long one. Say, how many men you got keeping an eye on Chuck and PT?
Got the place surrounded. Oh, Danny. How about coming out to the house tonight? I'll cook us some supper.
Sure, sounds like a great idea.
Fine.
Yeah, you're really quite a cook.
Oh, I learned a little watching Margaret, but I'll never be as good as she was. Come on, let's go. Hey, it's a nice night. How'd you like to eat outside? I could fire us up a barbecue in the backyard.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi. I didn't know she was going to be here, Chris.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, we'll make it tomorrow, huh?
Sure, some other time. Don't keep the lady waiting.
See you tomorrow, Skipper.
See you tomorrow. Have fun.
Hi, honey.
Come on, I'll run you over to the hospital.
Sorry, honey. Guess I'll have to take a rain check.
Are you all right?
Sure, this kind of thing's good for you. Kind of a shot in the arm. Guy who's really in trouble now is Joe Kagan.
Hi, Danny.
Hi.
Hey, buddy, they told us at the desk you're supposed to be on your back for a few days.
I've been on my back for 24 hours, and I'm tired of looking at that ceiling.
Sergeant, the doctor said you must stay in bed.
Maybe you can talk some sense into him. I can't.
I'm perfectly all right. Fit as a heifer in clover.
I'm going to have to tell the doctor that you're disobeying orders.
Oh, come on now, honey, please.
We got some mail this morning.
Kagan?
Well, they're not signed.
2 down, 3 to go.
Kagan?
Yes?
Lieutenant Blake, Sheriff's Department. Sergeant Flynn.
I told him he shouldn't do it. I begged him not to, but he wouldn't listen to me.
You knew your husband was going to kill the DA?
He didn't. He didn't.
Yes, but you just said...
I meant about his breaking out of jail. The last time I was up there, he told me what he was going to do. He said he had to clear himself. He didn't rob the Lane Company. He was in on a bum rap.
Your husband had a fair trial, Mrs. Kagan. The jury said he was guilty.
What do you want from me?
Information about where he is.
I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him.
Now, look, Mrs. Kagan.
No, you look. My husband did not rob the Lane Company. Somebody else did. And that somebody else killed the district attorney, trying to make it look like my husband did it. So my husband will be put away for good in the gas chamber. Get that man. Leave my husband alone. He didn't do anything.
All right, Miss Kagan. He may be back.
Wait a minute. Listen, mind you, I said if my husband gets in touch with me, would you make a deal about him giving himself up?
No deal, Mrs. Kagan. Your husband's guilty of murder. We're going to get him dead or alive. Which way is up to him.
Okay, what's the next step?
There isn't any.
Well, you want to get Kagan, don't you?
We already did. Back there in the tea shop.
What?
Mrs. Kagan as good as told us by her whole attitude. By trying to make a deal with us. She wouldn't have tried that unless Kagan asked her to.
Well, then why didn't we take him?
I'd rather take him out here.
Well, how do you know he's going to be out here?
He's got to come out sometime. He's going to get his next 3 victims. Lane, PT, and Chuck. This is 7J. Request assistance, 1 unit. 4774 Bradbury Street.
There he is.
Take that code 3.
Hold it, Kagan! Up the back, Daddy.
Got a chance. All right, let's go. That my wife told you was true.
But you can't prove where you were the night the DA was killed.
Or just incidentally where you were the night I was shot.
Now listen, I was the best safe cracker in the business, but after I did time for that Ferndale job, I went straight.
You did, huh?
I did. Why do you think I started that tea shop? Why do you think I wrote those magazine articles? Listen, I spilled everything I knew about how I used to blow safes. I was giving away trade secrets. Now, why would I do that if I was still going to stay in the business?
I don't know. Why would you?
That Lane Company job was pulled by somebody who wrote those articles and was trying to make it look like it was me. It was a neat frame.
You got it all figured out, haven't you?
Kagan, I'm going to lock you up.
For what?
Murder, attempted murder, jailbreak. Take your choice.
Well, I guess we can close the files on this one.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Those reporters are tearing the place apart. They want a statement on Kagan.
All right, all right. Press room. This is Lieutenant Blake. About the Kagan matter. This is official. There's no lead on him. Joe Kagan is still at large.
This thing ready to go?
It's all yours. Anything new on Kagan?
He's still at large.
Skipper?
Yeah?
between you and me? What's going on?
Trying an experiment. Maybe Kagan is telling the truth.
Maybe.
If somebody else is doing the killings, trying to make it look like Kagan, well, since they have no way of knowing that Kagan's in jail, make his next move on schedule. That's the way it is, boys. You'll be sitting ducks. Of course, we'll be around, but there's no guarantee that you won't get winged. Now, I can't order you to do this, and I wouldn't think of asking you to do it. It's up to you.
Well, all right, we'll do it. I mean, if somebody's out to get us, let's find out.
That's that. Now, here's what we'll do.
You know, I have the feeling this place is crawling with cops. I bet that's a couple of them right there.
Probably. Ready to take off? Right. See if you can pick up that truck. We'll use your other copter. Right, come on. Still there?
Go ahead, Chris.
Pick up tear gas equipment at the East Los Angeles station and fly it over here. Have them send 2 radio cars, code 3.
Local, 3 Bravo.
Hold it, Chris. This place must have 20 exits. We better go in after them. They'll be long gone before reinforcements get here. All right, fine.
yourself a nice, safe place.
I can flush him out of there.
No.
What do you think's in that pipe running over his head?
Water?
Yeah. Hot water.
Side, I'll take this. And don't press your luck. I'm allergic to dead heroes.
Okay, sir. Mr. Lane.
Well, it's all over. It wasn't Kagan, was it? Mr. Lane of Lane & Company.
Mr. Lane?
No.
And his brother.
47,000's a lot of money.
And they didn't seem to care what they had to do to get it.
Boys, you can clean up in there now. You all right?
Fit as a heifer and clover.
That's that. Well, at least we can walk around without fear of being shot in the back. Thanks a lot, Danny.
Don't thank me. Thank the skipper.
See you back at the field, Skip.